Dallas Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Donaldson in at the center position. Here's Cool Hands. And he buries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Donaldson. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Doncic puts up a deep three. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Doctor. Here's Cool Hands. Footer. They get the rebound. King, the pass to the Doctor. Second chance shot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The teardrop. Count it.
Good work from Jackson doing damage inside. The defense just unable to keep up with him.
Here's Cool Hands. Pass to King. And that one's good.
Assist goes to number
First
13.
quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Donaldson passes to Nowitzki. Doncic outside. Here's Finley. Takes a three. Alexander pulls it in. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Alexander. No luck on that one. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doncic with it. Pass to Finley. Puts up a deep three. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Here's Cool Hands. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Your home team, number 13, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the right side. Puts it up. Alexander pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
King, the pass to Cool Hands. He drops it from range. Cool Hands has got 7 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Houston, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Jackson. And that one hits the back iron. It's a 9-point spread. Cool Hands, the pass to the Doctor. Out left to the wing. Pass to Alexander. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. Dallas, no good that time either.
You got to credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Ball's going up the court. King gets the bucket. King's got a second bucket on the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Doncic. Finley gets the bucket.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 7. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to King. Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Doncic. Cool Hands, the pass to ABC. Shots blocked.
Love the timing that time from James Donaldson on the block.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Donaldson. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Nowitzki, and that one is stuffed right through.
Nowitzki using that size to help him squeeze that offensive board right off the glass.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Doncic. The bulldozer passes to Insanity. Free throw line jumper, and he drops that one in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Donaldson. Jackson outside. Pass to Doncic. 4-3. And King pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Nowitzki. Doncic outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harper's checked in. Now here's Thompson. Here's Insanity. Pass to ABC from 20 feet. He gets it in there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Nowitzki. Here's Harper. Thompson pulls it in. Here's the bulldozer. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes it inside. The three, James drops in the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Harper. Can they get it? That one doesn't drop.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to James from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic up top. Check by James. Here's Harper. Here's the three. And after missing his first three shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, Harper has this shot dialed in, making the three-point shot look really easy.
Here's Insanity. Lets it fly. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Harper, defended by Thompson. 4 on the clock. For 3. Harper misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this time.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Insanity. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Here's Insanity. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Mavericks trail by 21. Harper passes to Nowitzki. Now Doncic. Takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harper. They need this. And it's good on the layup. Harper's got 5 now.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Insanity from deep. And Donaldson pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 21. Harper passes to Donaldson from in deep. Up and in on the layup. Harper's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Insanity. Give him 8. Here's ABC. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
The Mavericks
Up 19. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So the Mavericks 5 right now, and it's Finley in at the 3. Pass to the eraser. And at last, they get one to fall.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Nowitzki. No good from outside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
A
foul.
chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Friday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Plenty of space. Thompson pulls it in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's the Wizard. And he banks in the layup. The Wizard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. The Bulldozers got his second basket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Foul. Into the lineup for your home team, number 5.
Here's Nowitzki. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
You know, Nowitzki, dangerous from mid-range. I mean, with his size, quick trigger release, high release point, I mean, he's almost impossible to guard.
Pass to the Wizard. Over to the left wing. Captain Clutch, the pass to the Bulldozer. Here's the Wizard. 5 to shoot. Here's James. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. James has got 5 now.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Aguirre. No points yet. Pass to Blackman. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Captain Clutch. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's James. Over to the wing. Here's Captain Clutch. Drains the triple.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your home team, number 30, Bradley.
Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. From 10 feet away. The bank shot, no good. Harper's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Pass to Doctor. Out to the right wing. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
11 feet out. Aguirre can't hit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Down low. Right wing. Here's the Wizard. Off target from three-point range. The Wizards gone 1 for 3 on the night. Blackman passes to Harper. Here's Blackman. Here's Nowitzki. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Captain Clutch, the pass to the eraser. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Cool Hands has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Harper. Here's Finley. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint to stop the drought. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Jamal Mashburn.
Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Cool Hands. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Captain Clutch, the pass to the doctor. And that one is hammered home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Nowitzki. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Out to the wing. Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Alexander. The rebound by Nowitzki.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Mashburn's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
To the right side. Alexander, the pass to Cool Hands. And a two-handed jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now, that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
Here's Aguirre. Pass to Harper. Clock at 6. Here's Mashburn. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's King. He has 6. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Blackman. Still no points. Pass to Doncic. Here's Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Cool Hands. Fires it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. Mashburn's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Inside, here's the doctor. He's locked in. Green's his 5th shot in as many attempts.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Donaldson. Here's Nowitzki. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nowitzki's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Insanity. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Doncic. Pass to
2 minutes
Donaldson.
remaining in the first half.
Here's Nowitzki. There's 1:54 left to play in the half. Mashburn's shot is off. Here's Insanity. Give him 8. Here's Cool Hands. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the low post is good. Cool Hands has got 7 points for the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
1:15 left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Launches it. Rebounded by the Doctor. The Doctor's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
King gets the bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Proudly.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. Insanity gets the bucket.
47.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Doctor. Here's Cool Hands. 7 points in the game. Pass to Insanity. Here's Cool Hands. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Your home team
Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
and your youth squad.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what was your impression?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots had come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap with the third quarter.